We are starting with the category from linear to circular business. I don't think we need a lot of convincing why that is good. And to start off this category, we have Craig from MarinaTex. He is an American living in the UK, and this amazing startup is manufactures environmentally friendly packaging made from seafood and seaweed. Can I please have the biggest applause for the first startup of the day?
All right. Good morning. So we are MarinaTex. What we're doing is we're taking shellfish waste and seaweed to create new packaging that is biodegradable, ocean-friendly. If it goes in the ocean, it actually will help the water and doesn't hurt the environment to eliminate single-use plastics. So we all know the problem, right? 141 million tons of plastic waste is produced annually. 12 million tons of that enters the ocean. The problem with that is that we literally eat about 5 grams of microplastics per week, and that goes in our body. So that's the same as a credit card. So what we're doing is trying to create, using seafood waste that already exists from the fishing industry, biodegradable packaging and coatings that are antimicrobial, extend the shelf life of the products, using 100% natural sustainable products. We're using 883 million tons of shellfish waste is produced globally. And out of that, most of that is incinerated. So if they bring the body of the animal ashore, it has to be incinerated because it's a biohazard. So that's a CO2, weight for weight CO2 output that we're eliminating. One of our first products is window boxes. So everyone knows about sandwich boxes. You've seen these in the stores, right? What I didn't realize is that that box is not really recyclable, because what happens is they put plastic laminate down on the cardboard, and then they form the box. So I used to think you could take the top part off and throw it in the bin, but the bottom part with the cardboard actually has plastic laminated to it, and most places can't mechanically strip it. So if you throw that in the recycling, what happens is it actually gums up the paper recycling, which then renders that whole batch has to be disposed. So what we've done with our material is this can actually be dropped in the ocean and will actually naturally break down. It's also can be thrown into the paper recycling and all the pulp can be recaptured. So we look at the total market, it's 1.2 million. We're looking at 450 billion just in biodegradable packaging. With our product development plan, we have 3 product lines. One is our coatings, and one is the flexible film. We're at TRL 5 for both. And then we also are working on seed coatings for agricultural applications. We have our first LOIs and our first customer traction. And then we're looking for an investment raise total of $1.05 million. We've already received about 300,000 of that, so we're looking for 750,000 pounds left. Most of that is to grow the team and to get the products over the line as far as doing the recyclability testing, the LCA testing, all the things are necessary for us to develop the product technical data sheet with our customers. We're looking at the use of the funds. Hopefully by year 3, we would be net EBITDA at 1.168 million. That's our team. As you see, myself, our co-founder is Lucy Hughes, our scientific team, all based in the UK. So I'm in Scotland because they're also with the Scottish fishing industry. So, and with that, I think I thank you very much and open up for questions.
Yes, so every startup will have 3 minutes to pitch, and now we have 2 minutes for the questions of our expert jury, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Very interesting proposal. I would like to ask you about the social impact of your company.
So we are female-founded, obviously. I think multi-ethnic, does that mean multi-diversity?
You have to.
So, and we're looking to expand the team in Scotland. So, adding 4 more scientists as well. 2 of them are actually Asian, I guess is what you want to say. So, social impact, obviously, that we're looking to replace single-use plastics. We're trying to eliminate the pollution that's associated with that, and also, of course, helping the fishing industry, because that's one of the reasons we're in Scotland. The fishing industry needs to valorize their waste. Right now, they pay to have it incinerated. So, we're eliminating that by allowing them to, instead of incinerate it, actually make money from it.
So we would like to know about your partnerships for the supply.
Oops. So we've been working with Coveris, which would be our direct customer. So Coveris is a packaging converter. They're the ones that actually would make the boxes. On the seed coatings, we're actually working with Syngenta and Dyson Farming. So we won the Dyson International Award, and so we're also tied in with the Dyson Farming as part of this project for the seed coatings.
Okay, can I have a very big applause for this first startup of the day.
Thank you.
So from one type of waste to another type, the fashion industry is quite polluting. The next startup has created a platform to reduce that. So can I get a very big applause for Paula, who's here to present Oli, all the way from France.
Yes.
Hi everybody, I'm Paula. I'm the founder of Oli, where we're using technology to build the infrastructure of the used goods economy. So as you probably know, secondhand isn't a niche anymore. It's projected to be an $843 billion industry by 2034, growing 18% every year, mainly due to younger consumers wanting sustainable options, but also government regulations. So the problem is that about 90% of products that could be reused and sold online aren't even listed online because the process of listing products online is really inefficient. If ever you've tried to sell any item online, you know this, it takes about 25 minutes to sell. If the product isn't properly tagged, isn't even discovered, so it loses conversion. And there's so many platforms today that sellers are really confused. So that's why we built Oli to automate the process end to end. So Oli automatically, just from an image, can generate the product listing. Then we help the conversion by generating SEO-friendly descriptions and listing it across different marketplaces. And finally, we provide a dashboard to help them gain data insights and drive their resale activity. So in under a year, we've started with the first target, which are fashion vintage stores. We're working now with 32 clients across the US and Europe and generating 70,000 in ARR. We've helped our clients increase their sales by 40%. And we've created partnerships with marketplaces like Vestiaire Collective, which is recommending us to their sellers because in exchange they get more product catalog. In addition, we gained the support from eBay Ventures, which is also supporting our vision that in order for the circular economy to scale, we need to automate it. So I've been working at the retail, helping the retail industry reduce its waste for the last 4 years, and Oli is in fact a pivot from my previous company. And I'm supported by an amazing team. Alex and Oban are the core team, and then we have advisors from companies such as eBay, Salsify, which is a feed e-commerce aggregator, or Levis, which has launched a resale program in the US. So as you might have understood already, our main target right now are fashion vintage stores. Then we're going to go for fashion brands that have pre-owned programs. And then we will also sell the automations to the marketplace side, like Vestiaire, eBay, etc. And in the next 12 months, our objective is to reach 1 million in revenue by scaling our customer base from 32 to 100 clients and implementing a commission-based business model. So I think everybody here believes that the future of the economy is circular, and in order to make it happen, we need to align economic and environmental incentives, as that's what we're doing at Oli. Thank you very much, and I'd be happy to answer any of your questions.
Congratulations on the presentation. I'm curious about why these big players, Vinted, Vestiaire Collective, that have big players are $1 billion gross merchandise value, are going to be using a third-party technology. What's your secret sauce? How you differentiate from what they can do by themselves?
Yes, so these marketplaces, they have a huge problem with big sellers because big sellers are already selling across different platforms. So, for example, for Vinted, if the same item is sold on the Vintage store's website or on eBay, the seller might cancel the sale on Vinted or on eBay. And so for Vinted, this makes a really bad consumer experience because they need to cancel the sales and it creates a cost for them. So that's why they are recommending our solutions, because they want a solution to help their sellers manage better their inventory to make sure that if they sell something, they're the first ones to sell it and that they can generate that value for themselves.
Okay, perfect.
Well, congratulations. I would like to know about your social impact and how do you measure it?
Yes, so essentially we're building the infrastructure needed for the used goods economy, and the way we're measuring it is by we believe that basically the more products that there's sold on second-hand platforms, the more purchases are displaced from the first-hand economy, and therefore we're incentivizing the growth of the second-hand economy and decreasing the demand of first-hand products.
Okay, thank you so much. Next up, we have a startup all the way from Israel. We're always looking for plant-based alternatives, and they have a very complicated way and a very innovative way that I will have Adi come tell on stage. Please, a big applause for Fabumin.
Hi, everybody. My name is Adi. I'm the CEO and the co-founder of, and we are turning legume waste into gold. So let's start with challenges. The legume industry cooks million cubes of wastewater down the drain every day. The result is a heavy load on the sorting system and tremendous loss of fresh water. This water, called aquafaba, and 10 years ago it was discovered as a magical raw material that can replace eggs. How crazy is that, right? At the same time, the egg industry leaves huge environmental footprint. It also contains allergens and pathogens. So what we did, we took this wastewater and we dry it into a functional powder. This powder binds, emulsifies, and it forms exactly like egg, without any trace on taste or texture. So our technology is located on site, inside the legume factory. We evaporate 80% of the water, we cool the steam, and return them to the factory as distilled water for reuse, completing circular economy. The left 20% are moving for final drying into aquafaba flakes. Our value chain, or if you would like our business model, the legume industry installed our drying technology. And after we receive the aquafaba flakes, we grind it into a powder. You don't see it, it's here. We grind it into a powder and then ship it to our customers. The market for us is huge. We aim to penetrate to the bakery industry at first and then to the emulsifier market. This is Fabumin milestone. We intend to expand to new markets and to increase the production volume and the sales. Today, we have traction with 16 customers that testing our powder. We offer them affordable, multifunctional, and sustainable new raw material. Obviously, there are competitors in the market. There is traditional egg replacement. There's liquid aquafaba with all the limitation of liquids. And there is powdered aquafaba in the market, but it's very highly priced. And this is my favorite slide, because Fabumin is an impact company. We're here to make a difference. And this is what we're going to save in 1 year of production. In addition, we donate 3% of the company as charity to Freedom Farm. It's a sanctuary farm for animals rescued from the food industry. We are raising, in order to achieve these amazing goals, we are raising now $1.5 million in order to build our powder processing facility. Thank you for your time. Thank you. Of course.
Hello, very
Hello.
nice, congratulations. I was curious, what's your plan to reduce the emissions of all that process? Are you using renewable energy in the production of this product? Thank you.
Thank you for your question. What we do in order to dry it in an efficient way, we use the heat of the water because it's boiling water, it's boiling process. So we use the same, we use the energy, the hot water energy in order to evaporate. And we did all the calculation. We didn't yet do the ACL assessment because we don't have the first factory yet. We're now in LOI procedure. So after that, we will have our assessment. But we know we can dry it in an efficient way. This is the most important thing for us, the energy consumption. Yes?
So congratulations. I'm curious about the scalability of the project. So we've seen 1.5 million
Yes.
of fundraising. What's next? How's that going to be scaled? New factories? How that works?
Okay, thank you for that. We are raising 1.5 million in order to build our powder processing facility. It's original, so we won't need to increase or to raise more money because we can generate more batches or aquafaba flakes from many factories. So it's a processing facility that can expand, and we don't need another fundraising. I hope I answered your question. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much,
that's
Ali.
it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Time flies when we're having fun. We already have the last one of this category. Up next is a startup from Ireland. They have something to reduce the carbon footprint and increase the biodiversity for the agricultural industry. Can I have a big applause for Alejandro from Odos?
Good morning, my name is Alejandro Vergara and I am the CEO of Odos, an agtech startup that helps farmers become more sustainable. The new Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive mandates that 7,000 companies in the food and drink sector must monitor and reduce diverse environmental impacts, such as carbon footprint or biodiversity. The problem is that these companies lack the required tools for monitoring and for empowering their sustainable transition, which in turn translates into significant environmental pressures to their main chunk of their emissions, which is their farmers. We solve this in 3 steps: by monitoring diverse environmental impacts such as climate change and biodiversity, developing bespoke mitigation strategies, and generating the required reports for satisfying the European Union directive. Our software allows farmers and companies to monitor diverse impacts such as carbon footprint, which we do with our ISO certified model with 95% accuracy. We also use our own algorithm that, based on satellite imagery, can quantify the quantity and quality of biodiversity in farms. But beyond monitoring, we provide solutions. We analyze the data of the farms and we analyze the data of the companies and tell them which are the most techno-economical mitigation strategies that they can implement in their farms, while also giving access to sustainable incentives for valorizing their sustainability journey. But where is the data coming from? We get rid of the headache that the companies and the farmers have for collecting data by connecting to private and public databases for having a traceable and a quality assurance mechanism for data integration. We're already working with large dairy cooperatives in Finland, Ireland, and Spain, and we are entering as well the wine market. Our main client is livestock and agricultural cooperatives. We have bootstrapped all the way to make 300K in 2024, but we have a goal that is to reach 100,000 farmers by 2027. For that, we have an open investment round of 800K, for which we have 500K already committed. We are based in monitoring what is happening and is farm-specific, and we are also bringing other components of monitoring, such as biodiversity, which already differentiates us from our competition. But we are not a calculator. We are providing solutions for the farmers and for the companies by analyzing the data, which also differentiates us while also bringing the component of reporting to the European Union directive. We are a team of PhDs in life cycle assessment, in sustainability and ecology, while also having a strong background on software development. Thank you so much for your attention. More than happy to take any questions at this point.
So congrats. We would like to know about how are you attracting farmers?
Yeah, the farmer, first of all, believes other farmers. The farmer doesn't believe an environmental engineer or a lawyer or an economist. When a farmer is already working with us and we see how the mitigation strategies are working in their practices, we develop workshops. So other farmers come and see how the mitigation strategies can be implemented. But mainly we work with the companies, developing sustainability incentives, which translates by telling to the farmer, if you implement this biofertilizer, I'm going to give you 1 cent per liter more for your milk. We take care of the monitoring, the reporting, and the verification so that they take part of the journey.
Well, congratulations. I would like to know, why have you started in these 3 European countries and not in others?
I did my PhD in Ireland. It's not because I like the rain, but I did my PhD over there. And also Ireland has a big problem that 33% of the greenhouse gas emissions come from the agricultural industry. And now moving into Spain as well, because we have a strong dairy sector over here, which requires the tools. But to your point, we're also focusing on expanding to others, especially in the wine sector. We are looking into Italy, France, but also in dairy, looking into Scandinavia and the UK. Thanks so much. Have a nice day.
Alejandro.
Much appreciated. Thank you.